My name is Danny Janes. My wife and I have been missionaries for 23 years. We've had the privilege of serving in many countries around the world, a lot in Southeast Asia, but mostly in Ghana, West Africa. We, like yourself, are always looking for platforms through which we can share the gospel on a favorable basis. And one of the most effective tools that we have found to date has been to be able to put movies into the local languages. We have seen people actually stand up and applaud. We've seen them start crying. They've been moved emotionally by these movies, but only when they were able to hear it in their mother tongue. A lot of times when people do hear or get a chance to see a movie, it typically is in a language other than their own, and someone's trying to yell the interpretation over the top of it. But what we do is we pre-record the movie in their local language, and then we replace the sound on the movie with just their language. So here's a sample of what we do.
The cheka da biyan mala anaba do'lane na wonna tabiya mpaya leme sen yela ben shakam nangna den nang ma fen yela den mo yekane David agbantan ko kwa de ban I
will be sending you scripts on different movies. A lot of these movies are 2 and 3 hours long, and so what you'll find is that I have shortened the segments to about 40 minutes. And so what we do is that we will show a movie, the 40-minute segment, tonight, and then we'll discuss it with the people, and then we'll come back tomorrow night and show the second one and then a third one. So we found it works better that way. The people are easier to engage and to stay engaged. And so again, I'll be sending you scripts, but most of them will be in the 40-minute range. When you receive your script, one of the first things you want to do is go through it and start writing out changes in phrases or words so that the movie makes more sense to the audience that you're going to be showing it to. The time you spend doing this really has an impact on the quality of the movie and what the people are able to grasp from it. So take your time, go through, write out any phrases, but don't make your phrases too long or they will no longer fit into the movie. So you have to keep them very short. When you're recording your movie, I recommend you use a lapel mic when you can. You take your telephone, open up the audio device, and you press the button for record. You read the first line, and then you hit the button and it stops. And then you hit the button and it records the second line, and your phone will keep these files in succession, and it is extremely important that it does so. If you're off and you're reading a different line than what is showing on the telephone, then your movie is going to be off. So it's really important that you keep the files numbered exactly like they are on your piece of paper. And if you mess up, it's not a problem. All you have to do is hit the discard button and on that particular recording, and then record again, and your phone will keep it right back in the same order. Now it's going to be a little different on the iPhone and on the Android, but both of them will keep your files in the right order if you will just, again, like this young man is doing, you just set it up to where you just hit the button to record and the button to stop the recording. After you've done all that, and you've got a file of all these recordings of that whole movie, then you're going to send that file to me either through email or through a Dropbox. I'm going to take your audio files, I'm going to marry them to a movie, and then I'll send you back the whole movie with your recording on it. But it's going to have to be done through Dropbox. So if you don't have Dropbox account now, you need to get one. And if you have any questions, or I hope this clarified a lot of the answers on how to do this, ultimately the best thing is for you to learn how to marry your audio files to a movie, and I use Pinnacle to do that. I can design some training videos for that as well if someone's interested. Thank you.